America's economy is a two-sided coin. On one half is a resurging stock market.
On the other, struggling small businesses trying to weather this pandemic and the restrictions that come with it. Tonight, in an interview you'll only see on WCCO, our Jeff Wagner gets an economic forecast from one of our region's top financial minds.
Ultimately, we have to get control of the virus in order to fully restore our economy.
Neel Kashkari, CEO of the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis, says that economic restoration cannot happen until a COVID-19 vaccine is available, something he believes won't happen for at least 9 months, based on his conversations with medical experts.
Until we feel safe to go back out to restaurants, in a crowded restaurant or movie theaters or a sporting event, the economy is not going to get back to normal. And that safety is only going to come when we all feel like it's safe for ourselves and for our families. And that's why a vaccine is so important.
Surviving not just the virus, but its impact on job loss is another major hurdle for America. That's why Kashkari believes a second stimulus package is needed as soon as possible, especially for the millions of people still unemployed, many of whom work in hospitality, restaurants, and retail.
And if those folks who are out of work today can't pay their bills, then this spirals. Then there's a worse downturn for our economy. Then you have a lot more small businesses going bankrupt. You have banks facing big losses. Then the downturn is much worse for all of us.
Kashkari says one sector that has thrived amidst the pandemic is the tech industry, with people working, living, and learning in a digital at-home world, leading to a surge on Wall Street as those on Main Street wait for help.
And that's why you're seeing this disconnect. So this downturn is deeply unfair. And the economy in terms of who it's affecting, and then of course the thousands, the hundreds of thousands of Americans now who've lost their lives and the many more who've gotten sick. It's just a deeply unfair crisis.
It's a tough reality, battling a deadly virus and its economic impact. But while America might be on the ropes, it's not out of the fight.
And make your voice heard through your elected leaders on the challenges that you're facing. The more Americans speak out, the more likely that the American people will be heard, and then our elected representatives will take the actions to support them.
Jeff Wagner, WCCO 4 News.
Tomorrow at noon, Kashkari, along with other financial and education stakeholders, will host a web series. The focus will be addressing systemic racism and its impact on America's economy. We'll have a link attached to this story on WCCO.com.